Our growth is not in her.
Hi, this is I. Welcome to saitechlogic channel. In this video, we'll discuss about the firewall interface configuration, zones, creating policies, objects, applications, services. Okay. So to start with, we have four interfaces here. These two interfaces are bridged to VMnet 0 so that I can access to internet. These two interfaces are host only. Okay. And this is my management PC 192.168.43.23. So since I have enabled DHCP on this interface, I got IP in the same range .100. With this I should be able to access firewall. Okay, now let me try to ping to Google, ping to internet and check whether I'm able to access to the internet or not. So for that, let me first log in into firewall. I will access the firewall using SSH putty. So give the firewall IP here. Admin. So now we are in the firewall. Okay, now let us try to ping to internet and check. Ping to gateway and check first whether it is working or not. 1. Okay, it is able to communicate. DNS and check. Okay, it is communicating to internet here. From here, when I'm trying to ping to internet to DNS, it is coming from management interface directly to internet. Instead of going in this way, it is going in this way. Okay, so by default all the traffic goes from management interface. Okay, so it is going in this way. So I should make sure the traffic should go in this way. So what I will do is, by default Paloalto sends traffic through management interface. Okay, it's going through internet by default, so needs to go through this interface. Okay, for that I have to configure this interface. Now we'll see how do we configure this interface. Okay, so let me go into firewall, go into network, go in interface. We have Ethernet 1/1. Click on that. So here we have interface type. You have tab HA, virtual wire L2 and L3. Okay, virtual wire is like transparent inline firewall. So and tab is to monitor for monitoring purpose. Okay, we'll connect to span port of the switch. So to monitor the traffic, and you have L2 based upon MAC, L3s which you can perform your virtual routing. Okay, it has both IP and MAC. Okay, virtual wire doesn't have IP as well as MAC. So I'll explain in detail these interface types in my next video. So now we'll select layer 3 interface. So here I have two options: assign interface to virtual route and security zone. Okay, then I have IPv4 address, the address which I need to give here for this interface. So I'm giving this interface as 192.168.43.100 is my management interface IP. I'm giving this as 200. Okay, it automatically creates an object. Now I have IPv4, IPv6, then advanced. In advanced you have link state. Okay, so here we have an option as auto. Okay, you can if you want to make this interface down, you can select down. Okay, interface will be down. So I'm selecting it as auto. You have management profiles here. Okay, you can configure management profiles also. I will show you how do we configure that. So click on management profile. So here you can give name, management profile name. Okay, for example say inside. So I will be giving access to HTTPS. Say, let us say it is example as outside. Okay, for outside profile, HTTPS and SSH, and I will be allowing ping. Okay, you can add permitted IPs. I'm not adding that. Okay, I'm creating a profile so that for this particular interface, only ping, SSH, and HTTPS are allowed. Rest of the traffic is denied. So I'm creating it as an profile, okay, so that I can use it for other interfaces as well. So click OK. Okay, let me configure virtual route as well. So here, so here we have virtual route. Click add. Give as VR virtual route. Okay, I'm going to configure the static routes here. Okay, I'm going to add the interface for interface 1/1 static route add. So name of the static route, static route 1. Destination which you are going to go is internet. Okay, this is your destination. This is your destination address. So from which interface? 1/1. What is your next hop address? So our next hop address is our gateway address, right? So click IP address here, and here you can give your IP address, next hop address 192.168.43.1 is my gateway. Okay, so here we have metrics, administrative distance, you have path monitoring. So in case you have two paths, if any path is down, it will take the other path. You can configure it in path monitoring. Okay, I'm not doing that now. Destination 0. This is your destination. Next hop address, administrative distance, metric, route table, and FT profile. Okay, so now I'll explain you what I'm doing actually. So here I have my, this is my virtual router. Okay, it's my VR. Is my virtual router. What I'm saying is I'm giving the next hop address to gateway. Okay, if the destination is internet, so I'm telling you hit gateway, then go to internet. Okay, so the next hop address is internet, is gateway. Then from gateway it goes to internet. So here I have given an IP, right? Here I've given IP as 192.168.43.200, and name of the, so name of the interface ETH1/1. This is the name of the interface. So any traffic going from this interface, okay, will basically hit the next hop 43.1. Okay, when it is going, when the default route is pointing to internet, when any traffic is going to internet, basically any traffic going to internet, it will hit the next hop address as 43.1. From here it goes to internet. So from this particularly from this interface, that I am configuring in virtual route. Okay, now let me go into the firewall. Okay, click OK, click OK. Now we have zones. Okay, so if you take this in this architecture, this is my outside zone. Okay, this is my inside zone, this is my DMZ zone. I'll place this interface in my outside zone. Okay. So when applying policies, we can group these interfaces. For example, say I have two more interfaces here. So I can group all these interfaces in a particular zone. I'll show you how can we do that. Go into zone, click add. So this is outside zone. Type layer 3. And what is the interface? 1/1. Okay, 1/1. Or if you have one more interface or two more interface, you can add here. Click OK. So now if you go into interface and click on 1/1, you can see here the VR route, the virtual route is VR which have configured, and security zone is outside. This which we have configured. Click OK. Yes. Click commit. So now you can see the interface is up. Okay, that means now this interface is working. So basically what I have done is, so by default all the traffic goes from management interface to internet, right? Now I want all the traffic should go from this external interface to gateway to internet. So basically I have configured a route saying any traffic going to internet go via gateway. This interface is breached, so it has access to internet, right? You ping source. What is your source now? From this interface 192.168.43.200. Okay, whether we can see whether this interface can access internet or not. Okay, host is 8.8.8.8. You can see it is able to access the internet from this interface. So that means from this interface, okay, we are able to access the internet. Even but by default the traffic is going through here. So for that, what we have to do to divert the traffic from this interface? For this, we have to configure a service route. Okay, in the firewall we have an option called service route. If you go into device, setup, if you go into operation, if you go into services, if you go into services, you have an option called service route configuration. Okay, customize. See here you have many options, right? Many services. So I will select DNS, internet traffic, source. It should go from my external interface, right? This is the address of that. Okay, now click OK. Now go to this diagram. So previously it was going in this way. Now it is going in this way. So when you configure the service route, okay, when we mention this interface, so instead of management interface, the traffic goes through this interface, right? So this is how we configure service route. Okay, now from this interface I'm able to access internet, right? So now when my test PC, okay, means my internal network users, when they try to access internet, okay, they should be able to access, right? So if you see here, I have given my adapter as VMnet1, right? So what is the IP for that? It should be in range of 10.1 dot 1 dot some range, right? 0/24 should assign an IP in this range, right? So for that I need to deploy an VM, right? In VM, and I have to assign this VMnet adapter to that. Okay. Similarly, I should have a web server and I should assign VMnet 2 to that. Okay. Then when I try to ping from this PC to internet, I should be able to go, right? Go. Okay. So this we'll see in the next lab, how to configure this test PC and how to access the internet and how to configure your policies. Okay, how to restrict these internal users to accessing to the internet and all we'll see in the next video. Okay, so the remaining part is like I will show you how can we create objects here. So here you have address groups. We can merge this address in address group. I mean, you can group these addresses in the address group. Similarly, applications you can create. You can create application groups, services. These all are the objects. For example, let me create an object service HTTP yes 443. Okay, so okay, click OK. This is how we create an object. Similarly, you create an object for applications. Similarly, for addresses, click add, give name, IP, tag, and description if applicable, and click OK. That's all. These are we configure objects and policies. Click add. Here you can give name, then tags, description. Okay, then click give source, which is your source zone and source address. Similarly, destination zone, destination address, applications. Okay, service, services, and URL category, and you can give action, logit, session end. Similarly, you can give the profile. So these we'll see in detail in my next video. So this is all about this video. Hope you liked it. Please hit that like button. Thanks for watching.